No.
No.
Then I'm good.
Honestly, I'm told with like gore stuff, but if it involves bones poking through skin, try not to be too descriptive about it. It really icks me out.
Totally fair.
Yeah.
No sex stuff. We're good.
Oh.
I think he means no bad sex stuff.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Good sex is fine.
That's fair. That's fair, yeah.
We don't kink shame, Lucas. Flirt away, my friend. Flirt away. Except, I think I don't know how your character swings, but you're running low on options, I guess, in this party.
I don't know. He could go for the cougar old man.
That's
I'm
why
already in a
I
relationship,
said I
thank you
didn't know
very
how
much.
he swings.
I don't know. Everyone's so handsome and young.
Well, that's why you're in charge. I'm trying to find a scene here that I can just nuke some stuff for.
I don't know if it matters, but I think kind of unintentionally, intentionally, a lot of our backstories do tie together. I know we're all supposed to be complete strangers, but I don't know if it's actually going to work out that way.
If we ever get down to playing like a real campaign, I'd have you make, disconnected individuals.
It's Jim Bob Donner.
Okay. Well, if everybody's ready, we'll get started. So, Mr. Greg Iverson,
Yeah.
FBI agent.
Yeah.
A file comes across your desk. It's one of thousands you've seen in your years working for the FBI. But something you notice is that this file, when you open it up, on the inside of the manila folder, up near the top of the page, or the top of the inside flap, is a small green triangle. Looks like somebody could have just doodled it there. But to you, this is a warning, a signal, and a message. You start flipping through the information in the file. What you see, sadly, is far too common for an FBI agent. It's information about a missing kid. There have been 2 disappearances in the last 3 weeks in a small town in Minnesota. Town of Rochester. About an hour and a half southeast of Minneapolis, St. Paul. Nothing particularly noteworthy about the town. Just one of a dozen. Just like it throughout the state, and one of hundreds like it throughout the country. But this file's coming across your desk because something is a little different. It's not about the town necessarily. It's not even necessarily about the disappearances. But something isn't quite right. You follow protocol. You review the file. You make a call. It's a dead number. But you leave a message. What do you say?
Got a missing kid. St. Paul. I'm gonna go check it out. This is what's my call sign for Delta Green?
What is your call sign? You'd be
Are
the
we,
only person who
are we
knows it.
doing a letter, Ben?
Yeah, like what's the MO for it?
You have this is you notifying your handler about something that came across your desk. So the one hasn't been assigned. You can recommend one.
This is Agent I.
You hang up.
We're also
Go
going
about-
to reach in my pocket and pull out a nicotine gum and pop it in my mouth and think a little bit about the great 1980s when I could still smoke in here.
You do miss those days.
Reagan years.
God damn hippies.
Smoking jackets with padded shoulders. Not so many people around. Almost no computers. Ah, the good old days.
The good old days.
Cut
That
to Tech-
afternoon.
Cut to Tech working on a computer with a cigarette in his mouth.
In a server room somewhere because they don't care.
As we cut to Tech working on the computers, something starts buzzing in his bag. Bzz. 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 As he opens it up, it's an honest-to-God pager.
Yeah, one of many, I'm assuming. Next to a few burner phones, too.
And you pick up one of the burner phones and you call the number on the pager. What do you say?
He'll say, "Yo, this is Agent Tech. What's up?"
We have an operation codenamed CANINE. Need your assistance. You and a small team being dispatched. You will be working under the auspices of the FBI, investigating 2 disappearances. At this point, you know what to be looking for. You know what to report back. You'll be contacted. Protocol's Indigo.
Roger that.
Oh, that's creepy. My pen I'm writing
Oh.
with is indigo.
Okay, so you want to know something else? The pen name that I chose for my character for her blog handle is also Indigo.
Whoa!
What?
That's creepy.
Delta Green.
And
will
what you
get
do?
All right, I don't have any webcams. You can't see me.
So when Tech finishes the phone call, he takes the burner phone, snaps it in half, and then chucks it in the garbage.
We cut to Katie Doyle as she's reviewing the latest comments on her ever so slightly growing in popularity conspiracy blog. One comment catches your eyes. All it says, in almost a cliched fashion, is, "We know the truth is out there." And there's a string of emojis at the end. The typical saucer with an alien in it. the alien face. But then there's a green triangle. The username who left the comment is HAXXOR and then a 10-digit number. You recognize the sign. You call the number. Is this Doyle?
This is her.
We have a mission for you. You'll be going in under the auspices of the FBI, investigating the disappearance of 2 children. We have reason to suspect that something more than just missing children is actually going on. You and a small team, Protocol Indigo.
I'll be there. Sorry.
Then we cut to Chloe. What's Chloe doing this evening?
She is currently working at the bar and serving drinks, listening to fantastic music, living her very best life.
You keep a couple of phones behind the bar.
Oh, absolutely. She's texting all the time.
But you also have a flip phone. Most people who see you use it assume that it's the one you give out just to a select few. Either people that you owe something to or people who owe you a favor. In reality, it's your actual primary line. You do the rest of the stuff just for the looks of it. A text comes through. Across the top of the text is just a series of triangles. And it says, "Are you interested in a fantastic trip to Minnesota? You never know what you might find. If so, contact this number to see if you've won."
Chloe is going to take a look at her phone. She's going to hurry up and randomly finish pouring some different mixers into a drink, shake it up real quick, pour it, give it to the person that was sitting in front of her, and she goes, "Okay, I'm off for the rest of the night." And she's gonna take her phone to the back and she's going to call that number.
Is this Meyer?
This is her. Yep, you found me. I'm so excited.
All right. We've got an opportunity for you. You must be low-key. Do not draw attention.
Oh, I never draw attention. I can be very, very low key.
If I didn't believe that, you wouldn't be getting this call.
Street is my middle name.
We have an incident. It's in Minnesota. You'll be working with a small team under the auspices of the FBI. You need to look professional, act professional, and find out what's going on. Protocol Indigo.
Consider it my life's mission.
The phone hangs up.
And she's gonna close the phone, stick it in her pocket. She's gonna straighten out her shirt a little bit, and she's just gonna she's a really, really live actionally bubbly person, but she's just gonna like walk out quietly without a sound. She's professional now, very demure. She will head to her apartment and she will pack. I don't know if brother's there or not. I don't know if they live together. I just assume they do everything together. But she is just ecstatic. She is grabbing binoculars, like she's like throwing everything together. She pets her little kitty cat Beetlejuice, and like she's very enthusiastic. She's been waiting for this her entire existence. She doesn't know what she's in for yet, but I have high hopes that she won't die immediately.
Well, that actually raises an interesting question. Does she live with her brother, Clint?
I would say that they have like a joint apartment. He splits his time between there and the firehouse that he works at.
That was my vision too, but I didn't want to assume.
We both have very low paying jobs, so we definitely have to split the bill.
And a firefighter doesn't need much of an apartment because he's almost never there.
Yeah, exactly.
So Chloe basically runs the apartment, but then you come home and you got your little space.
I got a cot.
Yeah.
I got a Murphy bed that you just have to move your plants out of the way so that way I can sleep.
Plants and aliens and like little UFOs hanging from the ceiling. she has a picture.
She still has those glow in the dark stars that you stick on the ceiling. One of them
Clint, I will
falls
say
down on my forehead.
I think you're probably at the station tonight.
Yeah, it's my shift.
Your beeper starts buzzing. As soon as it starts to buzz, the three guys you're playing cards with all instinctively look to theirs. Seeing that you're the only one getting buzzed, they relax.
Yeah, it's just me, guys. It's just me.
You see a number.
I'll step up and grab like the station phone. Call the number.
Hey, is that Clint?
Hey, Dante, what's going on? Where's the fire at?
Oh, well, you know how it is. Ain't exactly a fire we got going on. But thought I might interest you in a trip to Minnesota. Got this great place out southeast of Minneapolis. Do some real good hunting up there. You interested? I got a little group together.
Like a wonderful time.
Oh, that's great to hear. I love that. Tell you what, I'll shoot you the information to your normal account, and I'll see you soon.
Oh, right on, buddy. We'll see you soon.
All right.
So Clint will go back to the boys playing poker or whatever. All right, gentlemen, I have a hunting date that I must go and attend. I'll bring you all back some elk.
Oh, shit, man. Hunting? Where you going?
A buddy of mine secured a little bit of private land in Minnesota, so we're going to go get some big
good
animals
stuff up there.
Yeah. So I'll make sure to bring some sausages for every one of you, so you all better be hungry.
Oh, bring me some of that venison jerky. That's the best stuff.
I'll dry it myself.
Sweet. All right,
So
man. When you be back, what? You gonna be back for your next set of shifts?
No, I think it's gonna be a couple days, maybe a week.
Man. Well, have fun.
I most certainly will. I'm gonna take lots of pictures because you will not believe what I'm gonna find.
Oh, and of course, you want to settle up before you go, right? I mean, you are down 50.
That's rough, buddy.
I'm gonna. Can I make? Oh, can I make it a what is it? A search roll? I want to see if they switch my cards.
Oh, these guys work with you. They're not going to fuck with your cards. I'll let you make a luck roll to see if you think you're going to win this hand.
Yeah. Let's do a luck roll.
See if you're going to fold.
I don't trust Reggie, that asshole. He's always trying to get my money.
If you were better at cards.
26 under
I'd say
50.
he's better.
All right, you decide you're going to sit and finish this last hand, try to narrow
break even.
your losses, and you actually hit a flush runner on the river in turn. So
he won on the river with the flush. I'd be pissed if I was his coworker.
Apparently, I got good looks and good luck. I am terribly sorry, gentlemen.
oh shit, you ain't got good luck. You got lucky once. Damn.
That's all it takes. He scoops up the pot. All right, fellas, I'll see you next week.
Okay.
He'll load up into his Toyota T100 and go pick up his sister, or go home at least and pack a few things.
I like to imagine that we're both like packing, but neither of us are telling the other one that we're going on this adventure. But like we end up getting in the same taxi, on the same plane, on the same train, like going to the exact same place. But we're like, no, I'm going somewhere else. No, I'm just,
Oh, that's a question about it. Where do we live?
very discreet.
Where do we live?
We're in a big city. I like to envision she's a city goer.
Chicago?
Chicago, New York, or LA?
Chicago's good. I'll do Chicago.
We could drive it.
We could drive it.
You want a road trip? Come on, sis.
Yeah, we're gonna
It'd be
road
good.
trip. You're going to
Okay,
Minnesota.
I like-
I'm going.
I like
just
the
haven't
idea.
called my friend.
I like the idea of you two not knowing that you're both going to be on this at this point.
Like, it'd be funny
Yeah.
if one of you drove and one of you flew.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I see Clint driving.
100%.
And
I need my truck.
Yeah, so Clint's going to drive, and
Chloe's first class.
Chloe.
I'll use the
First
story. Hey, Dante called me and he said he's got a wicked spot for some elk hunting. So I'm going to take off for a little
Oh
while.
my god, what if he dropped you off at the airport?
Perfect.
Well, here-
Well, could you give me a ride, because I got a friend from my friend Allie. You remember Allie? And
Oh,
she
yeah,
said
yeah,
that
yeah,
she
she's
saw
sweet.
some really unique spottings of some stuff in the sky. And you know how I love these. And they're gonna get a whole group together and get some telescopes out. We're gonna go look at the space stuff, see if we can find aliens. But yeah. If you'll just drop me off at the airport on my way, that'd be great.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, we can't really afford taxi fare right now, so I did make a few bucks. So if you need a snack, he'll hand her like $20. That's Reggie's, so spend it well.
That makes me want to spend it even more.
yeah,
That's
so
good.
Chloe, what do you think your available cash is right now? Because the one thing you know is that in all your discussions about Delta Green, no one's ever offered to pay for anything for you.
She's not doing like terrible. She's a college kid. She's going in for her, I don't know, what would we call it? Doctorate, master's? I don't know what the fuck
Yeah.
it's called. Because she's a scientist, so she does the bar part-time. She's an alien enthusiast part-time. She goes to school full-time. So since she shares the apartment with her brother, she's able to stockpile. Like, she has a little bit of a cushion, but she's not like rich by any means. But
So
she
do you
will
think-
spend money for this because she's heard, she's deep into the conspiracy theories. And
This
so,
would do
like,
wonder for her blog.
well, she doesn't do a blog. She follows Indigo's blog. So she reads everything she possibly can, and she likes to participate, but she doesn't have her own, she doesn't type out her own shit, but she follows it very closely. Like, she knows all the conspiracy theories, just like the old man here, who's gonna know about like the lizard people. But she studies space, astrophysics. So she's a nerd, but she doesn't actually have like a super set job yet. She's probably like an intern while she's doing schooling and a bartender, but she works at a really, really popular bar where she makes great tips because bartenders make fucking great money.
Sounds like you're probably a TA working for your professor while you do your doctorate.
Exactly. That one.
and then working the bar to help bring in some extra money. Okay,
Yes.
so I mean, you can afford a plane ticket. I don't know if you want to splurge on first class to fly from Chicago to
won't.
Minneapolis.
She won't, but it would be fun one day. She likes to envision that's her, but she actually gets there and sees how the prices are and is like, oh, okay, yeah, no, can I get like less than economy? That'd be great.
Can I get a dog carrier ticket?
Can you just stick me under the plane? I'll ride there for free. I won't even be a problem. But in her dreams, she's like, this is it, first class all the way. This is what I've waited for my whole life. But then she gets to the airport and is like, I need one ticket. And then she's like, oh, well, never mind. Back to reality.
All right. So the instructions are passed to you in a variety of ways. The goal is to get yourselves to the general vicinity of Rochester. You're actually going to meet in a even smaller town to the west of Rochester, and then drive into the city as a group, since you're presenting as a team from the FBI. You're supposed to meet in a town called Owatonna, which is almost due south of Minneapolis. You're given instructions to arrive at a Holiday Inn Express, where you'll stay the night before heading to Rochester first thing in the morning.
Tech's going to take his motorcycle. Tech lives in Ohio.
Okay.
My daughter lives in Cincinnati.
Cleveland.
Greg, since you're actually an employed FBI agent, you'll get the full vehicle, and you don't have any trouble. You have been officially assigned to this investigation, so you don't have any trouble getting the appropriate gear. And the people who are in the organization higher up and are aware of your extracurricular activities arrange cover identities for the rest of your group.
Oh, nice. I'm also going to chain smoke in the car on the way up.
Yeah, there you go.
Excellent.
Windows up, old school style.
Oh, woof. How do you see?
Yeah. Through the sunglasses.
All right.
Oh, you just got a full on defroster so it blows the smoke away from the window?
Yep.
Everybody see your
Oh,
hotel
that's
lobby?
a nice hotel.
You can tell it's been recently renovated. I believe. Wrong there. You guys can array yourselves around the lobby as you'd like.
Is there a bar?
There is not. There's just one of those little kiosks for picking up like waters and sodas and whatnot.
Tech
I
will be
can-
standing outside smoking a cigarette.
And we'll say that driving from Chicago, this wasn't a particularly long trip. So Clint arrives probably a good hour before Chloe does. So we'll say that this group is pretty well gathered here. And Chloe, you come up and you see a guy with like full tattoo sleeves on either arm standing outside smoking a cigarette. As you're, I don't know, did you get a cab or did you rent a car?
She would have rented a cab because she can't afford renting a car.
I'd say renting a car is probably cheaper than getting an Uber from Minneapolis.
Oh, okay. If renting a car is cheaper, she would have gotten a cheaper route.
Yeah.
Amanda doesn't know which way is the cheaper route.
You probably like did a one-way rental of like an economy car, and you have a little like Civic or something.
Perfect. That fits. That fits. So she's gonna park and she's gonna get out and she's gonna grab her bag, which is like a oversized little duffel bag she's carrying, and she's gonna start walking. She's gonna see this guy leaning against the building. She'll be like, "Wait, is that who I think it is?
Oh, hell.
Dre? Wait. Dre, is that you?
I just
I just gave you a drink yesterday.
What the fuck?
Why are you here?"
You're bartender girl. Why are Indigo?
She's gonna like straighten her bag a little bit. And she's gonna look at him. She's kind of glare at him and just kind of walk past him to go inside.
Tech's gonna put out a cigarette and he's just gonna be like, "This isn't fucking gonna go well." And then he's gonna follow her inside.
Does she run into her brother when she goes inside?
I think you probably get like you go to check in at the lobby, and well, Clint, are you in the lobby waiting, or have you already in your room and just waiting for the predetermined meetup time?
No, I think if this old weathered man is sitting in the lobby, I think Clint will sit across from him or sit next to him at a table. Maybe share a cup of coffee.
Can I help you, son?
I just wanted to say,
There's plenty of other seats in this place, and you choose to sit next to me. Can I help you?
yeah. I want to say, I wanted to ask, you look like you've been in war before, and I wanted to ask if you had been a service member.
I was back in the army, back in Vietnam, when I was a teenager.
Well, Clint extends out a hand. I appreciate your service. Thank you for everything that you did.
Thank you. He'll reach out and shake your hand.
And as you guys are shaking hands, the hotel lobby doors open and Chloe walks in. She makes eye contact with Clint. Clint, what the fuck? What's going on here? First I got Bar Boy over here, and then you're here. Is this some sort of, did you hack my phone? Was this a joke? Are you just messing with me?
No, I'm not. I'm here for a reason. Thank you very much. Why are you here? I thought you were going somewhere else.
I'm here for a reason too. I just, I didn't know you were going to be able to, are you following me? Is that what happened? Man, no, you dropped me off at the airport. I mean, you don't have to worry about me though. You know I've got myself. I can take care of myself. I don't know why you're following. Did you send Bar Boy? Do you even know Bar Boy?
No, I don't go to the bar.
That's fair. I've never actually seen you at the bar. Okay, well, I'm just gonna chalk this up to a really weird chain of events of coincidences. I'm gonna get my room. I'm gonna go to bed because.
Wait, why are you following me? I told you I was going to be here.
Look, I took a plane. You knew what I was. I just because you got here first doesn't mean I'm following you.
quick, young lady, may I ask you a question?
Yeah, of course.
I really like that rainbow tattoo on your arm. That indigo is very bright. Is that your favorite color, indigo?
She pauses and her eyes kind of go wide and she swallows. Indeed, indigo is my favorite color.
It's mine as well. It's always nice to meet a fellow indigo.
Tech is gonna lean in close to Chloe's ear and whisper,
Better stop shouting everyone's names and switch to your agent ID.
She's gonna look at you like this disbelief, bewilderment. Just like, I gotta get my room. She's gonna go try and check in.
Tech
Please
one of
will.
them.
tell me we have separate rooms. Please tell me we have separate rooms.
No, right next. It's like, you know how they have the connecting rooms, but like you don't always know
Door
the
that
person
opens.
it's connecting with. Tech is gonna come and sit down with the old timer and Clint.
Good
what is
evening.
Clint
Clint's
doing
just
at this
shaking his
point?
head.
I'm a fan of the color indigo.
Excellent.
Agent Ivanhoe.
Did you say Ivanhoe?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
because we're
spelling it
supposed
for my
to
notes.
use eyes because it's indigo.
Shit, now I gotta come up. Oh, I got a code name. Yaha.
Do we have a summer?
Sorry, yes. The dog was being a brat.
Oh, no problem. So what is Miss Katie Doyle doing?
Miss Katie Doyle arrives fashionably late. But it's okay because it wasn't a very far drive for her as she lives in Milwaukee. And honestly, she would probably be outside having a smoke before she heads in. But
Okay.
there's nobody out there, so that's not really productive. So she'd just come
Actually,
inside. Oh, actually?
yeah, as you're outside having a smoke, someone else walks up. Oh, wasn't your name Agent I- uh, do you supply your name?
Hold on. I was literally just looking for for I words.
I'm doing the same
Yeah.
thing.
I'm googling.
Um Ibex.
Right, Ibex, yes. I'm Agent Innsmouth. It's good to meet you. Why don't you come inside?
After you?
And so he comes. Of course, he's actually in a suit and not just in a nice green sweater to go with his red hair. He comes into the lobby, sees the rest of you there. Feel like we're still missing one.
No, she's here. She went up to her room.
that we have Ibex, Ivanhoe. He's nodding at each of you.
So I was looking up some clever, almost punny names, and unfortunately in Basque, Inigo is fire, which I'm not going to use. So I'm going to be, my name's Inferno.
Oh, that's a good one.
Agent Inferno.
Chloe can be down here if she needs to be. She could just be finalizing checking in.
I'm going to
I
wad up
think
a piece of paper and throw it at you.
you very clearly said that you were going to your room, so
I'll text her on private line. Like, you're needed in the lobby.
Agent Iverson.
Hello, Agent Ismith. I have your documents for you. And he's going to start handing out the folders to the agents.
I appreciate you bringing those along. I have additional information to share as well.
Excellent.
Where is Agent Infant?
Yeah.
What was Jeremy's
child is
call?
coming.
Oh, Iverson.
Oh, Alan Iverson. Summer, what was yours again?
Ibex.
I vote we change all of our names in Roll20 to those because I will call you guys all the wrong names.
I'm going to change mine right now.
I can
So
do
you
that.
quit calling me my name, sis.
I'll say at that point you come back. Agent Infante, good to see you.
Are you Icarus?
I'm Icarus.
Oh,
Sorry,
you're
I'm
actually
like trying to read the name. I'm like, who's Ravanti?
I just enjoyed calling you Infant since you hadn't come up with one yet.
I loved it. It's like, wait, it was fantastic. I was like, no, we're not gonna keep that. Yeah, she'll come down and she'll put her hand out. Asian Icarus at your service. She's gonna like glare at Clint and Barboy.
Why
I
don't you
don't know
come
his
join us?
deck. She will gladly come and plop down in a seat somewhere. All the seats are taken. She'll stand. Standing's fine. She's very awkward. She'll kind of.
She's very professional.
Inferno will stand up. You can take my seat.
You're gonna like. Well,
I can't move my guy, but I move him.
okay, fine. She'll take your seat. She's not gonna argue in front of other people right now.
You can't move him?
No, I don't have access.
I can't move mine either.
Oh, well. Let me see.
Does Nick have access to all tokens? Is that what it is?
Nope. I dragged mine onto the thing.
Oh, I got Summers.
Oh.
All right. How do you grant access?
I think you just right click on them, don't you?
Right click the cogwheel, and then says controlled by, and then you can choose the player.
Okay. Do.
Oh, I got to update my name on my character sheet. Hey, there we go.
Okay. Everybody's good now. All right. Team, let's talk about this. I'll leave you to your discussions this evening. And then tomorrow morning, you need to make contact with the local authorities. Here's the situation. In the last 3 weeks, there have been 2 disappearances of children from the town of Rochester. Both children approximately age 7. The reason this has come to our attention is that someone, in perusing our files, spotted a series of similar disappearances that stretch back as far as our files go. Seems like about every 10 years there's a spate of disappearances of children roughly this age. Not necessarily in the town of Rochester, but in the greater upper Midwestern area. Not enough, really, of anything in our files to make a strong connection, but there's always at least 3 children that go missing. Sometimes more, sometimes just 3. We suspect that sometime soon, another child will be taken. We don't know by who or by what. But the fact that it goes back as far as it does suggests that something is unusual. The other thing, multiple reports, at least in the unofficial files, that at each of the disappearances, unusual things were left behind. That seems to be the only common thread connecting them all. Or the only common
What's the
threads.
unusual thing? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I got excited.
I kicked the back of your chair.
The
Shoot
things
you
have
Where
never been properly identified.
was it like
They've
a
been
hammer,
variously
a rope?
attributed to as bones, as animal teeth. They have defied clear classification, which in and of itself is unusual.
See her eyes just get wide and sparkly, like she's very excited. Unusual items. Oh, but yes, missing children. Very, very serious.
And these were all found at the locations where the children went missing.
In the near vicinity. Sometimes in the child's bedroom or bed. Sometimes elsewhere in the home, sometimes outside the home. Given the unusual nature of these items and the age of some of these records, it's hard to be entirely sure that they aren't consistently found in one place, but just not well reported. You have the information there with Agent Iverson on the 2 most recent disappearances. You may, with some effort, track down additional information if you go looking in publicly available records. We have not had much time to do that ourselves, or we would have pulled it together for you. These disappearances are never spread out over more than a month. So, given that the second child went missing yesterday, and that marks 20 days since the first disappearance, I'd say you've got at most another week to 10 days to figure something out. I wish I had more. That's what we've got. That's what we have to go on.
Could you give those timelines again, real quick?
We got a week to 10 days to find where or who the last missing child might be.
Yeah. So the disappearances are like a week and a half in between them. Seems like that's the
Yes, sir.
pattern, right?
Yes and no. And he's got some rudimentary files that he's made copies of and is giving to you guys. Basically, it shows that as far back as the 20s, there are reports of children missing. Again, unfortunately, that's not an uncommon thing across the country. In dealing with a region that basically covers, large parts of Michigan, Minnesota, Wisconsin, uh, the Dakotas, and even down somewhat into Illinois and Iowa. There are just spates of disappearances about every 8 to 12 years. But the thing that seems to connect these is that the children are always right around the age of 7. And that, at least in many of the cases, unusual items were reported as having been found. Again, they've been reported variously as animals' teeth, as bones of some kind. It's, no common thing has connected them all. But when these 2 children went missing, the first one right at 3 weeks ago, the second one yesterday, it flagged to the FBI's attention as a potential, serial kidnapping
pattern.
and or, murders. And it flagged to the attention of Delta Green because someone who saw it come across their desk made a connection to other things they had seen in DG files.
Can I make a roll?
Absolutely.
Um,
What would you
I
like to roll?
Well, there are 2 different things I want to roll for. I like to roll for if any of these sound like a clue to something I might have seen in the past, or maybe a roll of I've read something similar in Delta Green files before, or in FBI files.
Just see if some more information came across your desk at some point.
Yes. See if this ring any bells.
I mean,
I have occult and criminology.
I would say I'd let you roll criminology for this. See if you see something in the information.
I failed.
Did you take off your
I mean-
sunglasses before you read that report?
Yes.
From the review of the information on these 2 missing children, you do think that they are likely connected. But having just been told this additional information, nothing is jumping out at you as an obvious connection to anything else you've been exposed to. Not to say that with further, insight or further research or, further investigation, you wouldn't make such a connection, but nothing's jumping out at you.
Okay.
All right. That pretty well covers what information I've got for you. Again, as always, your mission is to investigate these disappearances. Determine if there is some sort of unnatural threat related to them. If you determine there is an unnatural threat, you must attempt to eliminate it. But overriding everything else, you must make this appear mundane and do not bring attention to the program. As always, if anything goes wrong, if things if you get sideways with the local authorities, we can't help you. So be careful. Be professional. We have given you each credentials to establish why you've been brought in to assist in this investigation. Please do your best to make those covers stick.
Ooh, new names.
Can I look at the credentials that we got to see what my new alias will be for the time being?
Yep. And it can be whatever you want it to be. They are sticking with your first names just because it's simpler that way. But you have a doctored last name and a profession or a specialty that would both fit with your background and be of assistance in a missing child investigation.
Is my thing still just an FBI agent? Or am
Yeah, you are officially here on duty. The
I'm
others are the only
still
ones
myself. Okay.
Yeah. The others are the only ones that needed a cover identity. You have every legitimate reason to be involved here. So, for example, Tech is probably going to be, a member of the cyber crimes team.
Oh yeah.
What do you think the other three of you would be? What would your cover be as part of an FBI investigatory team?
Would I know of any arsons, like serial arsonists, potentially in the area?
Well, I think what we'll say instead is that because of your experience, with firefighting and the aftermath thereof, you're tagged as a member of the forensics team.
100%. Yep.
Yay! Both of us. We're on the same team.
That's actually what I went to college for. Bachelor's in criminal science, crime scene investigation.
That's funny because I was like, how would this fit? How would this fit? And then forensics. And then you said forensics. And I was like, okay, well, we're twins again.
we have similar fields.
We understand.
Yeah, so I kitted him out as essentially a fire marshal who worked on arson cases. So he's good at forensics. He's good at searching, checking for those kind of things.
Okay.
Oh, Greg needs a nap.
Oh, Greg always needs a nap.
He just needs to step outside to light 4 cigarettes and smoke them at once.
Katie is going to be posing as a member of the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children as an analyst, since she has she is a journalist.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
That's actually really good, yeah.
I need to look at Katie. Do you have any background or any points in like psychology?
She
You got a-
has.
You have a pretty high
has some-
human int.
Yeah, she has 50 in human, and she has 60 in criminology.
Okay. Yeah, so you can lean into things.
Yeah, just like talk law around people so that you don't have to try to lie to them.
I do have 40 law. and a pretty good bureaucracy, so she could fake it till she makes it.
There we
I
go.
have zero law.
Nah, yeah, me either.
You got to keep us on the straight and narrow, okay?
You know, since we were living in Chicago, I think we knew a guy who might have been going through law school at the time. We're getting close to it.
Okay. So, Agent Innsmouth leaves you with the identifying information, your badges, your packs, the background files he was able to scrounge together before meeting you, and turns it over to you guys. Agent Iverson has stepped outside to smoke his third pack of the day.
Of the hour.
No, he's not.
The hour.
He's not smoking anymore. He said he had nicotine gum.
That was
He
in the
obviously
office.
chain smoked all the way on the
Inside.
drive over.
Oh, I missed that part.
No, it's just because he couldn't smoke in the FBI office, so he was sitting there.
Okay.
Remember, he was reminiscing on the days he could smoke outside
Yeah.
or inside.
Wants to smoke inside, but not have to go to a casino to do it.
Right.
Exactly. All right. Well, there's the background of what you've got. What would you guys like to do? You want to do some planning? You want to jump right into the next day?
So definitely planning. Chloe's gonna sit there, or Icarus is gonna sit there, and she's gonna flip through stuff, and she's gonna look at everyone. She's like, "Don't worry, guys. I follow this bloggist, and they are really, really into this stuff. And I'm basically their number one fan. So Indigo, she pretty much knows a lot of this, and so I'm almost an expert on the stuff. So you guys have nothing to worry about. We're gonna figure this out." She doesn't realize Summer is Indigo because it's a it's a fake name. I've read a lot. Okay, so if there's anyone, we're gonna get through this together. Okay, I know the things to look for because the stories that I've seen. Okay, we might need to go to the libraries. Like, we probably should do a lot of internet sleuthing to figure out different stories. You know, check on the people, the locals, their stories online. It's just so exciting and devastating. Absolutely devastating, but incredibly thrilling.
I know it might be a big search, but do you think we can dig up some birth records from 2008, 2005? 2005, that's 7 years, right?
Wait, what year is it?
2012-ish?
Yeah, it's 20 teens-ish.
We'd probably be better off checking local school records.
Is that something we can get access to?
I can get access to a lot of things.
Well, I mean, that'll at least get us a grid, right? We can at least try to get them in the school districts, right? And that will give us at least a mapping of 7-year-olds around the area.
Tech is going to pull out his laptop, and he is going to find somebody from the local school district, and he's going to fire up a quick just like malware virus, and he's going to email somebody at the district, and then he's just gonna close his laptop and just say, "And now we wait."
People didn't know a whole lot about fishing in 20 whatever.
Okay, so I need to take us to another map real quick.
Oh, the
Can
dark
you just
web.
can you just copy and paste onto a new page?
The token?
If you like highlight us, yeah, you can just highlight all of them, copy, and then or move to.
Yeah, if you
Yep.
if you copy all the tokens and then you paste them onto the next map, it'll have all the same settings.
I think at the top
Okay.
you can say move tokens to this map. I think you might be able to click and drag. I don't remember. It's been a bit.
I hate that. It's so confusing to just find the thing that you have to actually select them and move. Oh, we're in the dark web.
You're in Tech's world now.
I don't.
I'm so excited.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Tron music starts playing. He just cracks his fingers and starts doing his stuff.
I was just about to ask if we could go into our weird online sources, being the conspiracy theorists that we are. Could we go to the websites we're familiar with to look up weird paranormal sightings, activities, stories of this general area?
Absolutely. All right, so Tech, we're going to start with you. You're launching a targeted assault on members of the local school district. We'll see how successful you are.
Yeah. What do you want? Computer science?
That seems like the most reasonable one.
Success.
Oh.
You succeeded on something? Nick, are you feeling okay?
Yeah, you know, the nice thing is Tech's computer science is his highest thing. So
This isn't Pendragon.
and you see, no, it is. It works exactly the same way as Pendragon, but I have a 74 in computer science and
That's
I
what I'm
rolled a 70.
We had much lower stats in Pendragon, and you just kept knocking it out of the park.
So, you start down the path of launching this malware attack, and you decide that really the first thing you ought to do is just check and see if they even bothered to set up their admin passwords. And you quickly get access to the local school district and start using just like the bog standard, administrator setup passwords.
Password
And like the third one.
1, 2, 3? They didn't even change it? What the fuck? Idiots! I'm changing this when I'm done.
So
Clint
Within-
goes into his smartphone real quick and changes his password.
within the first 45 minutes, you have been able to peruse the school rolls for the county and the city, and you see that there are, let's see, age 7 would be about what, grade 2?
It would be about grade 2. First and second grade for the most part.
Yeah, so first and second grade, within the area, there's about 100, well, let's say 75 kids that fall into that general category. And you're able to pretty quickly get a download of addresses and parental contacts and those sorts of things, just for reference purposes.
Over Tech's shoulder, sorry, Ivanhoe. Inferno will point out, did the 2 children that went missing, are they in that same school district?
And you're able to confirm that they did both go to the city schools, but to different schools.
How far apart did they live from each other? Can he cross-reference their addresses?
You sure can. And Nick, can you see this map? Or are you still seeing just...
I still see the dark web.
Okay. Is there a way to move just one player onto another map?
Yes. So what you do is you drag my name from the bottom or wherever you have our names at, I have you guys at the bottom. You just drag my name onto the other map that you have at the map tab when you have the tabs for the maps open.
How about now?
No. Still didn't change anything. That's the way to do it, right?
Well, I think if you have the map tabs down, it'll have all of the members at the top right. I think you can click on that and then drag the name from that list onto a
I
map.
see.
They've made some updates since the last time I
It's
DM'd.
that's
been a
why I
minute.
hate it. It's very finicky, and you have to go through like 8 windows.
Oh, hey, that changed. Now I can see a map of Rochester.
Hey!
All right, and you see the 2 little dots?
Oh, the little black dots. Yes. Yes, I do.
Those are the locations. So,
Okay.
one child was living in Apple Hill. The other up near Century Hills Park.
Okay. Tech wants to do something crazy. He wants to figure out the names of the last 3 kids that went missing and figure out where they lived.
Okay. You, based on the files that Agent Innsmouth provided, the prior most recent disappearances, they occurred in Wisconsin.
Oh, okay. So the tree, so it moves around.
Yeah, it's been doing that for almost 100 years. But
Yeah,
it's
there's
all
a
like the northern parts of the country, right?
Yeah, but there was a series of disappearances to the north of Green Bay.
Well, looks like one of these kids lived in Apple Hill, the other one lived up near Century Hills Park. Pretty far away from each
In
other.
that file, does it have the addresses of the 3 kids that went missing?
The older kids?
I just want to know if there's maybe a pattern, like they only go within 3 miles of all victims. Does that make sense?
Like a
That way we
radi-
might
like
be
a
able to narrow it down.
radius. Oh,
Yeah.
From the previous ones.
Tech will try to figure out if he can figure out a radius for like how far apart these kids disappear from each other.
And
Yeah,
Inferno's coming from that with like a serial arsonist. They'll always work in like a spiral pattern from their original point, and then they'll choose locations within a distance.
If it helps, Tech has science mathematics, and he has 50 in that.
Right. What you're seeing as you sort of mess around with things is, so I'm trying to get a quick measurement here.
It's 42.4 feet on the map using the ruler.
They were neighbors.
They were,
Yeah,
That's
so
6 seconds.
I think someone did not do their easement checks because they have to be too close.
it's about 5 miles across town from the 2 locations in Rochester. Looking at the information from the prior disappearances, it looks like the largest radius for a disappearance was about 10 miles.
Okay.
I don't know, 10 miles, give or take.
Do you
I don't think we.
Look, I get that you're like really good at this techie stuff. But, like I'm kind of more of a hands-on person. Do we have a printer? We can print that and I can draw a circle around and then get a better visual for myself because like the screen's nice and all, but like actually being able to touch the paper is really important for my brain.
Well, I bet if you ask the answer that he probably has a map.
uh, 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 1 second. Inferno runs out to his truck real quick and pulls out a map of the greater area of Rochester, Minnesota. Because he drove up here, and so he has to have a physical map.
He used his map. I love that. We're both.
So I got an atlas map that I pull out of the back seat and lay it down.
That's
All right.
exactly what
Where
I
are we at?
needed.
She doesn't
It's
have
funny,
very good
you
eyesight.
have-
And screens do terrible things to her.
You have like an amazing inset of the area around Rochester.
There it is. Oh, it's an enlarged view. I got to flip the page. Here we go.
I'm back.
We got a map.
Sorry.
Stop it, sis.
I went and saw family. I went and saw my nephews I haven't seen in a couple of years, and I'm just staring at the teenager arguing about hamburgers. Remembering when
the
he's a
young
little baby.
again.
The little babies that we played D&D with?
Yep, them.
Oh, God.
Oh,
They have bass in their voice now. It's weird.
Oh, no.
Jinx.
Isn't it so much fun getting old?
No, my back hurts.
I don't think that's old age, Jeremy. I think you hurt yourself.
That's abuse.
Yeah, but no, I'm old because if I did this in my 20s, I'd be up and ready to go already.
The fact that you did it in your 20s is why it hurts now.
Yeah.
Oh no.
All right, old timer. Well, we're looking at this map where you see the black dots are where the kids went missing. One was near Century Hills Park, the other's in Apple Hill. Give or take, we're looking at about a 10-mile radius. We got about 75 kids. I've kind of fallen the first or second grade, age 7, in that radius.
Well, I think this one's 5 miles, right? The previous one was 10 miles.
Well, these are 5 miles apart.
Yeah,
We're
yeah, yeah.
looking at about a 10-mile wide. So
The third one could be anywhere within 10 miles.
it's best to assume that, yes.
I'm sorry. So the kids have gone missing. Have we found any bodies?
They've
No,
found-
none of the records indicate that a body was found for any of the kids who went missing.
They just had like ceremonial bones and shit at the
when
locations,
they
right?
went missing, they found animal bones and teeth.
Well, items that they assume are animal bones and teeth hasn't been identified. We'll get there though. I'm very excited to look at those.
How much of the occult do rest of us know besides tech?
Well, actually, this is a
50.
good chance for a quick little flashback. Briefly, since it's already coming up on 8 o'clock and we're just getting started on the actual investigation. What inciting event connected you guys to Delta Green? Tech, you've been here, you've done your missions, so you don't have to like remind us of what originally got you in. But for the rest of you,
I was a POW, and then one night something came through and started killing everything. And then in the midst of everything dying, a Delta Green unit showed up and rescued me. And I've been working alongside them for 50 years now. And I actually joined the FBI to help Delta Green further. Does that work?
that's perfect. So this is clearly not your first mission.
Maybe my last.
I got one
I'll
for
see if I can
Inferno.
arrange that for you.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna say Clint. If I remember right, Ben, our last investigation was in the Chicago area, right? Was it
Honestly, I
was
don't remember.
Illinois?
I thought it was like Pacific Northwest.
I thought it was somewhere in the Midwest.
Well, okay. Technically, the last investigation that we did was set in Yellowstone Park. That was the one.
Yeah,
with the,
yeah, that was the one with the lodge and stuff.
the creepy
I
kid who
wasn't
was
a part of
crawling
that
up the
one.
Another
walls.
missing children case.
The one where Gunny died.
That was in the Midwest.
Yeah, it may have been around Chicago.
I want to say that the reason why Clint has been picked up by Delta Green because he did an arson investigation on the house that blew up.
Well,
Suburban town house that got blown up, they probably thought it was a meth lab, and so they had an arson investigation.
you definitely found signs of arson.
And maybe some weird culty shit. Maybe there was a face in a mirror, like in the building or something, and he got freaked out, and there was a Delta Green cleanup crew or something.
I like it. Yeah, I can definitely see that. You observed odd things as you were doing the investigation, and one of the other people who was there around the same time as not part of the official investigation, but just kept coming around. You heard that they eventually bought the house and have actually been spending the last few years rebuilding it exactly as it was before, including like these floor to ceiling mirrors that were such
No,
an
God,
odd feature
please.
No.
of the main master bedroom.
Ugh.
Yeah, occasionally, like on a fire call, pass by that street at some point and just realize it's like always get a chill driving by that house for some reason. That was one case I couldn't figure out.
Yeah, I'll say that someone in the program contacted you and during the investigation and helped point out to you the benefits of not finding too much. You know, enough to show that there had been what everybody thought, a meth lab.
Yep. Don't dig too greedily or too deep into these kind of things, but just enough information.
What about Agent Ibex?
For her, it's kind of personal. So she was born and raised in Milwaukee, right? So when she was younger, she actually had a cousin who they were, hold on, I need to make sure I have my geography right. Give me 1 second.
I love this. Everyone pull up a map, pull up things that happened around the time. Oh, so good.
So yeah, growing up in Milwaukee, Lake Michigan's right fucking there, right? So her and one of her cousins, like around the same age when they were younger, were swimming, and her cousin, Katie swears like up and down, was so loud about it that there were people that visited her family, basically told her to, under the guise of investigators, to basically ruled it as an accident. But she got pulled aside, talked to, basically told her to shut up because she doesn't know what she's getting herself into. But she saw something in the lake drag her cousin under the water, and nobody believed her.
Can I have worked that case?
Yep, absolutely.
I love how did anybody else hear Summer cut out when she said the cousin got dragged underwater?
Yeah. Yeah.
It self-redacted the story. It was
Wow.
so cool.
Even
was
the
just
mics
like,
don't believe
and
you.
we were out in the water, and then everyone told us to shut up. Like, what? That's creepy. Summer.
I mean,
And
there's
her
always
name
there's
is
always
Indigo.
yeah. Her code her pen name is Indigo Sutton.
Okay. So, Agent Icarus.
So, Icarus is studying to be an astrophysicist. She's been working long and hard. They do a lot of studies on meteors and stuff like that, and she's come across on more than one occasion some items that are out of this world, out of our knowledge type scenarios, even some microorganisms that she may have come across. And I think that would probably be a reasonable excuse for Delta Green to kind of step in and be like, or it's a normal meteor and there's not life forms on it type situation. And so she's looked the other way on one or two things and kind of put the bug in the ear, like, well, if you guys need any help with other stuff, because she's very much an alien enthusiast. She's into all the paranormal. She works at a quote unquote haunted bar. Like, she's very into it all. So she's happy to hear of this Delta Green and help them in any way that she can, because she'd much rather be on the in than the curiosity on the outs. If that makes sense. So maybe.
Okay. So, given all these backgrounds and all these different connections, you each know that things aren't always as simple as most people assume. And you're, you know, Agent Ivanhoe has already pulled quite a lot of information together that could be of use for what you're doing. What else would you guys like to do as you prepare for your first day of investigation?
I did want to sleuth the internet for like the occult type stuff on it, see if there's any other stories about any sort of creatures that might be around these areas. And if possible, I'd like to look at even just pictures of those items, or if it's possible to get a hold of those items that might come later, the pieces that were left around the abductions, to see if I can figure out what they are. I do have geology as my background. I don't know if that would help in this, if they're rocks or not. Bones, maybe not so much, but she is a scientist. So we'll see what we can do with that.
Okay.
Some sort of rock structure or something.
I'd
Ancient
like-
technology of sorts. Sorry, I keep interrupting.
No, you're fine. I'd like to send a nice but very official email to the police chief of Rochester, letting him know that I am on my way and he should be expecting me, and I'm here to investigate the disappearances.
Got
Since
it.
it's multiple states, it's definitely an FBI thing, right? That's a federal at that point.
I mean,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know the ins and outs, but I think missing children typically goes federal pretty quickly.
Yeah. Especially if there's signs it could be a serial killer doing it.
So you have no trouble taking care of that.
All right. And then we're going to have a drink and a smoke. We're still at the hotel, right? I'm sorry, I was away.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're going to have after all that, we're going to have a drink and a smoke. I don't know if there's a bar.
I will
Here,
make
buddy.
you a drink.
There is
have
not a
my
bar in the
mixology.
hotel.
We need a dingy bar we can smoke and drink at.
I just brought a few different drinks with me, and I just pull it out and start making you like a little mixed drink. I know you're probably just a straight
Wait.
whiskey guy.
right
Did you
now,
stop at a liquor store after you got out
You're
of the
stuck-
airport?
Well, right now Icarus
Absolutely.
is stuck in the dark web, so she can't make any drinks.
Oh, that's
Where-
true.
where-
Sorry.
where are the
Sorry.
rest of you?
scary
Don't drink
story.
your plain whiskey.
What's wrong with plain whiskey?
It's really good, man.
Okay. So Agent Iverson,
Maybe a girl put it on
Is-
rocks, but I drink it plain.
he's at the bar. Agent Ivanhoe, you also going to the bar?
Yeah, because he's just waiting on the email, for, just in case he needs any more access to the school stuff. And then, yeah, he can't think of anything else, so he'll go hang out with, AI.
His day
About,
job and his night job.
What about Inferno?
I think Inferno is going to intrude on his sister. And he's got a
As you
wild idea. He hates doing this because of the way she is. But he'll come in to like knock on her door.
We'll come
It's
back to the
me.
scene.
Can you let me in?
Okay, we'll come
Sorry, I
back
don't
to
know
that
any
scene in a
names.
minute.
Okay.
Okay, we'll come back to that.
How about Ibex?
She wants to do a quick search about the children who have just gone missing because she wants to talk to the parents and find stuff out to see if there's literally anything in common.
Text
with
got their
the kids
address.
at all.
Okay, so we're going to start with Summer. You have the reports, the official reports for the two missing children. And what sort of information are you looking for in the reports?
Hmm. She's just looking for literally the smallest thing that could be that could link these kids, or I guess any of the kids, really, to see if there's some kind of pattern or if it's truly just random, other than their age, of course.
Okay. So, if you want to take some notes, here's some highlights.
Alrighty.
The first child to go missing was Marcus Olafson. Youngest of 3 children.
Sorry, what was the name again? So sorry.
Marcus Olafson.
Olafson. Youngest of 3 children?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, good, I did spell that right.
Parents Mike and Sarah. Older sister Melody. And older brother Max.
Weird. All M names. I think it's weird when parents do that, not gonna lie.
I mean, I'm not going to disagree with you, but it's totally a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I want you guys to know, Amanda and I had this exact conversation not a
I
few
just hear
hours ago.
cackling in the back.
And I was just like, I hate parents that do this. And Amanda was like, I think it's cute.
Me and Lena are having that conversation too. If we want to name the other boy, we're having a J name.
I did not I did not know that there. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, Nick, I'm not going to lie. None of that surprises me. Particularly that you and Amanda diverged on that particular issue.
Right. Not it. It did. I was like, this isn't a hill I necessarily want to die on. I just have an opinion on this.
Okay. So that was first kid.
Yeah.
Second child is Ella Hupstead. The older of two children, Hannah and Todd Hupstead are the parents. Younger sister, Clara.
Okay. Is there perhaps information about the parents' jobs?
That made me laugh so.
I'm sure there would be some mention of it. I will admit I did not make that up before I wrote this down. So, nothing particularly standoutish about it. Not like one of them's, a secret agent or, a research occultist or anything like that. The children, the two kids that are missing, described as, intelligent, good kids, active. Particularly the descriptors vivacious, active, and intelligent appear on the descriptions of both kids. No known issues at school. Like the teachers didn't report any problems. Not necessarily like perfect grades or anything, but just good, normal kids. With the second child going missing just yesterday, there's not been much time to look into the Hupstead family, but like nothing has come to light about the Olafsons that would raise any eyebrows for anybody. Like,
did the kids go missing from their homes, or
Yeah.
did they go missing
Yes.
somewhere else?
both
from
children
their
went missing
bedrooms?
from their homes.
That's
That
the
does
MO,
seem to-
right?
That does seem to be consistent across all the information you have at hand.
Okay, another question. Did they disappear in like the middle of the night?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Like no signs of entry or anything.
Yeah, no signs of forced entry. It's none of the information you have would indicate that anyone thought they ran away, but there was also no evidence of a forced entry to suggest a kidnapping, which is why these just sort of got classified as disappearances.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the main things that you find on the two kids and the parents.
So it really is just bare bones information.
Yeah, I mean it's you basically have the official police reports. You can talk more to the people who've been investigating the first disappearance, and the second investigation's really like you guys are here to start it.
Alrighty. After her research, she's also going to the bar.
Okay. All right, now back to brother and sister. Icarus, you were doing some internet research.
Yes. Yes, I wanted to see like if there was any sort of like paranormal activity type situations, like when you live in Arizona, you know about like the chupacabra, and like if there's like what's the popular belief, Bigfoot, stuff like that. Like what are the conspiracy theories around this area, type of paranormal stuff that is common around this area. And then I wanted to do a little bit more of a deep dive into the items that were found on the homes, not only from these disappearances, but previous ones.
So
I don't know
you're
if I
able.
would like actually have to like touch them or not to look at them, but yeah.
Well, at least
Okay.
initially, go ahead and make me a computer roll, computer science, or some other sort of like gather knowledge type roll if you think you got a better one.
I have 50 in occult, if that would help.
Yeah, that'll work.
I still fail. It's really late. I'm really confused why my brother's here. I'm really confused why the guy that I give drinks to is here. I'm not in my perfect mind space right now, so it's really hard for me to surf the internet. I'm more of a paper person.
Yeah. So what you're finding is like the most common occult sort of belief in the area. It's big Bigfoot country. Like a lot of people think Bigfoot's natural habitat is in Canada, and he just likes to come exploring some of the woodlands. So you get more of that. You do see it's kind of far off, but there is still plenty of talk about creatures in Lake Michigan. People who go there for like vacation in the summer talk about seeing things. But everyone thinks they're just trying to like make another Nessie happen.
Posers. Well, good. My research is really, really coming through strong tonight, so that's fantastic.
And then you hear,
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I
Let
don't
me
know anyone
in.
by me. Can you be
Let-
more specific?
Let me in.
Who's me?
I will take your pizza rolls away.
She'll unlock the door. You can't just do that. You know, those are my go-to snack. I need those to survive.
I know. Thank you for letting me in finally. I've been out here for 15 minutes.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you should have asked nicer.
Look, I hate that this is all about your hobbies, your passion. But I think I have an idea.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you could use my hobbies and passions and hate in the same sentence, but okay. What's
Because
what
it
do you
makes
got?
me think about things that I don't want to think about. All right.
Because you don't use your brain very well.
No. All right. Yeah. Now's not the time to bicker. Look, I just recently watched Hellboy 2, and it got me thinking about all this paranormal gobbledygook that you're dealing with and you're researching. And a particular scene in this movie came up. Can you go to YouTube real quick and type in the Tooth Fairy scene from Hellboy 2? I have a feeling
Yes.
that they're going. It's children 7 years old. They're getting their first big molars in. Yep. I hate to say it. What if it's Tooth Fairies?
Oh. You know what? I hate to say that you might actually be onto something, but can I look at the things that were left behind? Or because you did mention that some of them are teeth, animal teeth.
that's
Can
what some
I?
people have said they were.
Yeah. So like looking at the pictures, are there like? Do they look like? I know I'm a failure in most things right now, but still,
Well, I mean, I guess we'll just have to see if you're a failure in this too.
it might be too fair.
Wait,
I love it.
for clarification, really quick, by left behind, like So the bones and stuff were found inside the houses?
Sometimes.
Around the area or in the houses.
And sometimes in the area of the adopted children.
Okay, I might have missed that part.
An important part.
That's
But
why
they
I
were-
asked for clarification.
But they were clearly not children's bones. Like, that's why it was odd. There was no... what
No
had
sign,
been
there was no
found
human teeth, right?
Correct.
Anyway, that's his working theory because this paranormal thing is his sister's jam, and he's got a movie that he watched recently, and this is the first thing that came to his mind.
You know, it's really funny because I've honestly never watched Hellboy 2, so I didn't even know that was in there.
Yeah, it's a halfway decent movie. It's okay.
Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
Of Pan's Labyrinth, I think. Anyway,
So, sis, I don't know if there's something to that or not.
I'm looking, okay? Give me a minute to watch this scene that you're talking about. You know, I don't actually need to watch this fantasy shit you watch because, you know, we actually have the world that's filled with, you know, crazy stuff out there. Give me a minute. I'm watching. And then she'll take a minute to watch the scene and she'll be like, I mean, I
See?
hate to say it, but you might be onto something there. I mean,
They go after the teeth first.
7-year-olds, they might. I mean, because yeah, 7-year-olds are getting their teeth in.
And they drink a lot of calcium, right? A lot of milk, chocolate milk at school, full of calcium.
Kids these days, we're all lactose intolerant nowadays.
Well, then they drink the strawberry milk. That one's not lactose.
I'm not sure that's how that works.
as you look at these pictures that they do have in the DG files, and there are some pictures of what was found at the first disappearance. Like, you're going to have to roll some sort of sciencey thing.
I have
I have
forensics.
science thing. Would it be astrophysics, mathematics, or geology?
I mean, none of those really seem to fit.
No, none of those fit for this one.
I'd say if you had anything in medicine, you could try
What
that.
about unnatural?
Can I roll a? I don't have medicine, but can I roll a first aid at a bane?
Sure.
So that's it's what, a minus, or it's a minus 20% to the check.
I'm going to say we'll do it this way. It's probably not actually in the rules like this, but basically roll twice and take the lower.
Okay. Oh, I fumbled.
Yeah. To you, they look exactly like horses' teeth.
Those are some big old teeth. They can't fit in a 7-year-old's head. I don't think it can happen.
I don't think they're people teeth. No, they're not supposed to be people teeth. Let's
Well,
see, what
they're
can
like
I-
flat on the top, right? Right? They've got to be flat on the top, or is it the angle?
Can I roll forensics? I have a 40 in that.
Sure.
I'm going to tilt your head to help you. See, it's flat. I helped.
Is that good? Is that good?
See, you got to look at the right angle.
Okay, no, this angle helps a lot. Actually, can you wait? Can you tilt my head a little bit more?
Yep. I straighten you out so you can look at it properly.
Ah, you popped my back. That's exactly what I needed. That's been hurting all day. Now I
Could
can
have
see
just
much
asked.
better.
You could have just asked.
Yeah, but I
Does-
didn't know you were gonna be here.
As you look, like these, whatever these things are, they're clearly not horses' teeth. You're not sure they're teeth of any kind. Like, they don't look exactly like teeth. They also don't look exactly like bones. Like, you can see why it's hard to categorize these things.
Okay, so I have a question for you, Ben, because the reason I took science/geology is because, like, in my brain, so she studies like the cosmos, she does all that, like, but like my main goal was for her to study like ancient technology type things, like fossils that clearly aren't like bone and stuff, but like some sort of like, you know how sometimes they find like gears in rocks and stuff, like that's her. And so I put geology, but like that's kind of her avenue, is finding weird things that aren't like quote unquote human, but like maybe something different
Okay.
type scenario. So that's her geology role.
Would that
but
be
like I
more
don't know what to
like
call that.
archaeology then, instead of geology? Geology is a study of rocks,
Maybe.
right?
I know, but like there's a lot of like ancient technology that has rocks in it. Like when you
Oh,
find the
yeah.
gears that are like in stone. So I didn't know what to put there really.
Hey, you critically succeeded on your roll, so you're getting all the information you can from these pictures.
Oh, yay. Okay.
So it's
Yeah.
like you these don't look exactly natural to you. They certainly are tingling. You're like, oh wait, this could be spooky, scary, alien-y type stuff. Like, but without getting your hands on them, that's all you can get, is that you're pretty sure that these things aren't
It's
just
not
bones or
natural.
teeth.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, look, I know you said that they're horse teeth, but they're definitely not horse teeth. Now, I can't tell you exactly what, but maybe tomorrow when we get there, they'll let us see these items in hand.
I mean, have you seen horse teeth? They don't look natural.
She's just gonna roll her eyes, and the microwave's gonna go off, and her pizza rolls are gonna be done.
As she steps up to go get the pizza rolls, I'm gonna hawk a pillow at the back of her head.
She's gonna give you death glare once again. She nearly falls over from the force. She's not very stable. Look, I'm
So it
just
sounds like
saying they're
that's
not horse teeth.
that's pretty much everything you're going to get without actually getting to the town and talking to people and seeing things.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm ready. Let's sleep.
I snag a pizza roll and run out the room.
Right as you close the door, that same pillow you chucked at her, it gets chucked at you, but she misses.
Ha ha! Gotta be quicker.
Is there any last things the folks at the bar would like to do?
Alright, old timer, I'm checking out. See you in the morning.
See ya, kid. Then yeah, I'm just gonna drink for a little bit and then head back to the bar.
Wait, you're drinking at the bar and heading back to the bar?
Or heading back to the hotel. My bad.
You're gonna drink too much.
Sloshed. He does the Homer meme where he walks out of the bar, turns around, and comes back in.
When Tech gets back to the hotel, he's gonna open up his laptop and he's gonna see if anyone has opened his email, and if they have, can he? I don't know if like the school, like if the teachers would have kept any notes on if the kids were acting weird or something. But he wants to just hack into the school's computers and check that.
Yeah,
log.
you've had like 3 different people open the email, and so you've got your choice of logins to use. Make me a luck roll.
That sounds like fun. Luck.
Come on.
Success.
Hey!
It turns out that because you were sort of targeting this at like first and second grade teachers, one of the people who clicked on the link was basically the homeroom teacher for Ella.
Oh, he's going to access her personal computer.
And as you do like a scan through files and things, you're like, there's notes about like classes and prepping for tests and that sort of stuff. And you can see she has a spreadsheet for like gold stars that have been given out, and Ella has been consistently getting stars for attendance and turning your homework in on time and those sorts of things. And you do see a little note that 2 days ago, Ella lost both her front teeth at school, and that she was going to get ice cream for a treat later in the week to make up for not having front teeth for a while.
God damn it, Lucas.
Are you
Huh.
kidding me?
What? Wait, the dumb firefighter?
Son of a bitch.
I can't get out of my head now. You know what?
That's Clint breaking the case wide open.
You know what? I think that Tech would directly target the other kid's teacher too.
Tech knows no bounds.
He's gonna like. Oh my god, I love being a criminal. He's gonna go to like the teacher's Facebook page and like figure out what she's into and like send her like a personalized email for like a link to some product like that the teacher's into to get them to click on it.
Okay, give me another
the latest
computer roll.
innovation in hand sanitizer.
Oh wait, that was computer science. Yeah, that's the right one.
That's what I wanted.
The right one. Okay. Oops, I clicked it twice, but I got a success
You're
on both.
skirting by, Nick.
No, I got a 4 on the first one.
Yeah, the
I clicked
first one
it
you got a 4.
twice.
Double clicked. Okay. That's really good.
Yeah, you're able to craft a very convincing, like, click here for a free coupon for
Sephora
know.
samples.
Yeah, there you go. And you send it off, but at this point it's kind of late, so you're not sure she's going to be checking her email.
Yeah, no, it's just he knows that it's like fishing, so he casts his line and then he'll probably go to bed.
All right.
Maybe watch some TV, see what's on.
Hellboy shows on TNT.
Okay. Night passes. Next day, everyone gets up, puts on their best professional clothing, and piles into the Suburban that Agent Iverson is going to be driving. And right there, we'll take about a 5-minute break.
Oh God, we're gonna let the old man who's chain smoking with glasses on drive?
It's my car.
Oh, that's fair.
That's why it smells like an ashtray in here.
It smells like a
You're right
crime
back.
scene.
You know they have these new things called vapes?
Did they have that in 20?
Yeah, it was like they were just starting to come out. They had these massive fucking batteries on them and shit.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Or
I mean, I was
e-cigarette.
around the beginning, but yeah.
First it was the e-cigarettes and then the vapes.
It was the
Yeah.
blues, right?
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's what it was.
Mhm. Or they had like these ones that looked like actual cigarettes, and then they.
Yep.
Yeah.
By the way, the tobacco flavored ones are fucking nasty.
Oh, yeah, it tastes. Yeah, it's gross.
It tastes like you're burning your throat from like the inside out.
You're eating an ashtray. That's what it tastes like.
Exactly.
I'm glad I gave that shit up.
But you gotta admit, it looks cool.
I just miss my bubblegum flavor. That's. I had a guy out in Ohio or Idaho that was making it. It's good stuff.
Well, I love it how like my characters like smoked cigarettes, like Jeremy's is, Summers is. It's just like we're all just like, I could not go smoke a cigarette.
We didn't see Clint, but he got back to the room and he had to do a workout routine. He goes to like the hotel gym because he's gotta keep fit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gotta get those gains.
Well, he
He
does have an
also
80
like
in athletics.
he also ordered a bunch of food.
Yeah, just straight protein.
You guys want to hear one of the theories from Katie's conspiracy blog?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
All right, so she believes that because this is around the time that biometric identification started becoming popular for smartphones, right? Okay. So she
Mm-hmm.
thinks that she thinks that it's a way for the government to get people's faces, and then once technology becomes more advanced, that they'll slowly replace people with robots. A la Fallout 4 and the Institute with their sins.
Oh, okay.
In fact, when Fallout 4 comes out, she feels vindicated that somebody else thinks the way that she does.
It's around this time,
she
isn't
lives
it?
to see the time.
True.
When did Fallout 4
It,
come out? That was what,
um,
10?
oh,
I don't even remember.
it's been a while.
We're old.
2015. It has. I don't think it come out yet.
Exactly. So if she lives to
Yeah.
see Fallout 4, then she will feel vindicated. That game's fucking 10 years old. Shut up.
What if just say it. What if she survives? She survives this encounter and gets on the Bethesda team to help write Fallout 4 because it's what
I'm not
actually
even
happened in the
joking.
world.
I thought about making a Todd Howard spoof of a character.
You're the ZeniMax chair holder, and it's like, yeah, no. Now put this in there. That'll work for the future.
Call me Bethany Esda.
Bethany is that's your second pen name.
I mean, that would be a great Delta Green character, a video game designer who puts like the weird shit into video games so that people keep an eye out for it.
Mm-hmm.
The podcast that Ben and I listen to, one of the characters on there is a filmmaker, and he uses Delta Green Ops as his inspiration for film. It's really cool. Amanda, thank you for putting AKA Chloe on there.
She is in the kitchen currently, but
Oh, okay.
it's all good. She said it was necessary.
I don't think we're gonna forget Chloe.
Speaking of which, where is she?
Is everybody back?
No, we're waiting on Icarus.
Yeah.
Is she making pizza pockets?
It's lasagna.
Hey, it's flat pizza
Ooh.
pockets.
The sack now.
How you doing, Jeremy? You holding up?
Yes, sir.
Time to turn that off.
I exist, therefore I am.
Dinner's ready.
He is the answer.
I mean, a couple shots of whiskey and a little bit of the other stuff will help you right out.
Well, I have
Oh
been
my God,
toking on the other
lasagna.
stuff. Oh, I have once again gotten into a new miniature game.
Jeremy.
They're just so much fun, guy. It's called War Crow. It's small skirmish squads. So like I just built an army.
That's cool.
7.
I got to play
Like,
D&D
it's 10
yesterday. That was
models.
pretty cool.
You
So
played some-
what is this skirmish thing about?
No, it's small squad, so it's like 10 models. The
That's fun.
company that makes another miniature game called Infinity, and that one's fun, but that one's fucking
Oh.
complicated. 17,000 rules.
Okay, all right.
But it's cool because the system is built off d20s. You roll against each other, and it's kind of like the Pendragon, where you have a number and you're trying to hit that number, like 13 or 14. And if you go over, you
Okay.
break. But if you hit the number, it's a crit.
Oh, interesting. And then whoever's closest to their number is the success on the
Yeah.
versus.
But it's cool though because the number can go up into the 20s, which means you're guaranteed unless someone has a way to bring the number down. Which there's 100, not 100. There's like 10 different ways to bring those numbers down between all the stat. It's just a bunch of numbers and rules, which I guess all miniature gaming is. But
Nice.
that one's a lot of them.
Made breakfast lasagna. Are you guys hungry? I just had the microwave to work
Breakfast
with, but it
lasagna?
still turned out the same.
What's a
What the
breakfast
fuck is
lasagna?
breakfast
Where you
lasagna?
have like a layer of like biscuity bread, and then a layer of sausage and egg and cheese, and then on top of it is biscuity bread too.
Oh,
And then you cook it,
interesting.
but I realized, we probably don't have ovens in this place, but we do in this world. There's oven in this. I bribed the kitchen cook to cook it for me. That's what I was doing this morning.
That's
Breakfast lasagna.
So I got to pull a rough fall yesterday.
Did you
Oh,
have
yeah,
a cape billowing?
You get to look at the
no.
game while you have a stupid AC number.
No, I just can't be hit because I'm invisible in darkness. So, but no, I accidentally one-shotted the GM's elder mimic monster with my Gloomstalker Ranger.
Perfect.
Yep,
Poor DM.
level
That-
5. I did
that
over
is
100
Poor
points of damage.
DM.
That is pulling an Iskari.
No, that's true. Iskari had some serious Nova numbers.
I just
But
like
yeah,
to one-shot things just to make them cry.
yeah, it was kind of bananas, and I feel really bad.
Don't feel bad. You're amazing.
Well, the DM gave me an oath bow, so I get to do 66 plus 2d8 on my first turn.
I've done that. It's a mistake. Don't do
Yeah.
it.
And I get 3 attacks on the first round of combat, so it's bad.
I've made that mistake. Just leave the oath bow alone. Don't give it to him.
Yep. I have to message him before next week. I'm like, dude, I think you need to give me a different weapon.
No.
Kind of bad.
Here's what you tell him, Lucas. All right. Here's what he does to you. Okay. He sends a monster at you that has the ability to teleport, and when you swear that oath against that monster and it teleports away, you have to live with those consequences, and that's what he needs to do to
next
you.
week. Yeah. I mean, I've already signed a pact with the Death God, so it is what it is.
Is
I
lasagna done?
already signed.
Yeah, we have
Breakfast
breakfast
lasagna.
lasagna for everyone. I bribed the cook to stick it in the oven, and I made everyone breakfast lasagna.
Excellent. Okay. So, it's next day. You're heading off to Rochester. And was there any other like background information, searching type stuff you guys wanted to do?
I think it's time to get hands-on.
Do we want to go to the scene of the crime, everyone?
Absolutely. Fuck yeah, we do. I mean, yes, that sounds like a reasonable idea.
Don't be too enthusiastic. A child is missing.
Yeah, but maybe we'll find something cool.
Are we in the car now?
Yes, you're in the car.
I'm gonna put on country music, and then if anybody goes for the radio, I'm gonna slap their hand.
You have successfully put
I'll
country
go for the
music on.
radio.
What?
I'll slap your hand. Don't touch the man's radio. Don't you know any better? Come on, you don't. Whoever's driving has control of the radio. That is law.
Yeah, but I have ears.
Can we at least listen to some outlaw country?
It is outlaw country.
I'm fine with it.
I know it's like 2013. Did they have outlaw country?
Yeah.
Was
In
it like
fact- No,
Brooks
in
and
fact,
Dunn?
Willie
no,
Nelson.
it was Willie Nelson, Johnny Cash, just old country.
So classic country.
Yeah. Oh, outlaw. We don't want to call it classic. We'll hurt people's feelings.
Why are we listening to this old shit?
Oh, feelings.
Okay. I need Indigo to make me a check for occult or supernatural.
Indigo, aka Ibex.
Well, I need her personality as Indigo to make the check.
Ah, that's fair. That's fair.
If Indigo is there and present, please
Ugh.
make a check.
She failed.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
You got a 60 in occult? That's
I
crazy.
sure do. Want to know something crazier? I got a 70 in persuade.
I'm just really buff.
So, what Ibex, one of the things you tell me, I would assume that as you're trying to make this your blog a success, you're routinely checking it, engaging with comments, and those sorts of things.
Mm-hmm.
So you see that there had been a handful of comments posted on some of your stories, and you sort of get caught up in responding to some of the nice things that were said about your last couple of posts, and you overlook a comment that says something to the effect of "new creature spotted in Minnesota."
Oh,
Maybe you'll come back to that at some point.
oh, definitely. In fact, she updates her blog regularly because with her job as a reporter, she's always got her ear to the ground for something. So it would be odd for like her followers if she didn't post, somewhat regularly.
Oh,
And when
God,
she posts,
no.
I have alerts that go off.
Oh, can I do an awareness to see if I hear the clicking from Indigo and the reception from my sister?
You wouldn't know that she's posting. She's just typing on her keyboard. If
It's
anything,
really loud.
Barboy over there is more obnoxious typing on his keyboard.
All right,
I
but you
think he's
get to
jamming to outlaw
the
country.
you get to the police station, and Agent Iverson, what would you like to do? You got the lead.
We're gonna GPS it to the first crime scene.
Don't you think we should check in with the cops first?
That is what you wanted to do, right, Jeremy?
You did email the head of the police department to say you were going to be coming in tomorrow.
Then to the police station we go.
Tech is like, you need to take a left on 7th Street.
Left.
Where the fuck are you going, old man?
We're gonna stop by Burger King real quick. I'm hungry.
You
You
didn't.
didn't
need
like
that
my
morning
breakfast
grease.
lasagna?
I don't get hungry in the morning. I just smoke cigarettes and then a couple
Give
hours
me
in
a
I get hungry.
coffee.
Then we're gonna go to Burger King and get a coffee. 2 coffees. And a Whopper.
Hey, Ivan, is there a GNC that's open nearby?
I hit spacebar and it did that. I'm sorry. I meant to click the control button and see if you'll buy me ice cream for breakfast also.
I don't know.
Well, I will say, with your successful forensics roll, you recognize that it is, in fact, a sausage biscuit.
She gave you a fist pump of victory.
And then we will head to the police station.
All right, you get
Just-
in. It's not a big police station. It's a moderately sized town. And as you get directed back to the chief of police office, you see
Oh, he's too old for this shit.
Nathan Cortez, chief of police.
He's tired of all these children going missing.
I take it you're from the FBI.
Yeah, I'm from the bureau. We're here to investigate the children gone missing. We have cause to believe that it might be linked to a greater serial killing. We're here to investigate further.
Shit. Serial killer, huh?
Yeah.
God, I was hoping it was just somebody who'd taken them. All right. Look, this is at the town pretty hard. What can we do to help?
Well, if we've read the files and the reports, and we've gathered all the intel we can from then, and I'm wondering if there's anything in the files or in the reports that would have felt inappropriate writing down. We're looking at all angles here. I need to see all aspects. Don't hide anything from me, and we can figure this out quicker.
Look, I think I know what you mean. And we don't do that around here. We do it by the book. We find what we find. We write it down. We report it. We've got some things in the evidence locker from the Olafson house.
Yes,
And
that's. Chloe's gonna like poke around and be like, "Yep. That's exactly what we need to look at. You are just on top of this, sir. You're doing really good today. Give yourself some slack. Where can you point me to that evidence?"
I'm gonna elbow my sister.
She's gonna flash her badge. Oh yeah. Chloe here, forensics. No big deal.
I brought a couple, some specialists to help with the investigation as well.
all right, we've got the Hupstead house on lockdown. We've tried to keep the bedroom undisturbed.
Perfect.
Look, I just asked one favor.
What's
So-
that?
If you talk, or when you talk to the parents when you go to the house, just try to keep it low key. Like it's been really, really tough on them.
That's fair. No one likes losing a child.
So, all right, evidence locker this way.
Perfect. I will follow you every step of the way. How's your morning going? Have you enjoyed the weather?
And he just gives you this look like we're investigating missing children. Quit being so damn perky.
I know it's not an ideal situation. I understand. But you also have to remember we have to enjoy the little things in life, because if we don't, the next day happens and we're just going to be covered in darkness, and we can't afford for that to happen either.
It's awful dark around here right now. All right. Look. Boxes R7-3 and R7-4.
Perfect. Got it. I will. Yep. She's going to walk in.
Clint will walk right behind his sister and turn towards Mr. Cortez. I apologize for her lack of decorum in these kind of proceedings, but she is very good at her job. Dealing with people is not her best. I'll keep her focused, and we'll do our best to get in here, get the information we need, and help you solve this case.
All right. Look, if you find anything that we missed, let us know.
Certainly will, sir. I'll hold out a hand to shake his hand.
He'll shake your hand and move
The
on.
faster we get this done, the faster we put these perpetrators under the prison, as far as I'm concerned.
I'll tell you what, if we find out who it was, and it's anybody from around here, they won't make it to the prison.
Inferno just gives him a nod. Understood. And he goes in and he helps his sister dig through the files and see if we can find something.
As soon as he's gone, she's going to look to Clint. To be fair, I'm great at dealing with people. I'm just not great at dealing with sad people.
Since
You
we
probably-
only deal with sad people.
You probably shouldn't be the one to talk to the parents then.
He could really use a
work,
drink.
You work at a bar. Everyone in there is sad.
Yeah, but you keep giving him drinks, and then eventually they stop talking. Can't do that to a cop.
I just throw another file in front of her. Look at this.
Okay.
I'm
I'll be
gonna
right
grab
back.
the boxes and start opening them up.
There's only 2 boxes.
I'm specifically
You-
looking for the items found at the crime scene that I saw previously that are definitely not horse teeth.
And you do find near the bottom of the bag a baggie just marked with in Sharpie, like date, time collected, where, and this item was collected from Marcus's bedroom, and it just has a note on it that says bones ?
There it is. She's gonna hold it up and be like, "Yep, this is what I'm looking for." She's gonna put it. I assume there's like a desk or a countertop or something in there, and she'll kind of move the desk lamp over, move stuff away, lay it flat, inside the bag. She's not gonna take it out and touch it or anything, but she is going to look at it.
Okay.
Iverson is going to pull out a pair of gloves from his pocket and hand them to her.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm eating chips. That's exactly what I need.
They're like plastic black gloves.
Yeah, she has the Cheetos where her fingers are going to be all orange. Chips are perfect. That's exactly what I need.
As you're getting ready to open up the bag, you've got your glove, the first glove put on. You're getting ready to open up the bag. Your phone dings.
Yeah, of course she's going to look at that. Oh, hold on. She's not going to put the second glove on. She's going to use her hand that doesn't have a glove on it to look at her phone.
It's a notification that there's been a response to your post on Indigo's blog.
Hold on. And she's gonna pull out her laptop right then and there because that's easier than looking at her phone. And she's gonna pull up the blog. So take the glove off of her hand to do it. That way she's not cross-contaminating anything.
What is this? What are you on?
What was that?
What is that website?
No, it's just a super important research website.
And
Posted about something happening here in the area, so there's a response.
as you're looking, and you have started a comment chain that basically was in all caps. I heard something might be happening in Minnesota. There are commenters who've started to respond, and there's about 5 comments so far. Most of, or the first 3 are like, I bet it's Bigfoot. It's always Bigfoot in Minnesota. And there's another one that says, I've heard that something weird has been happening, and someone showed me this. And there's a grainy picture that's been attached. And
It's
I need to move just you. Can you see that?
Again, I'm zooming in now.
As you zoom in, what you see that someone else had obviously noticed just very faintly in the background.
And that is creepy as fuck.
Oh, is this the thing I missed earlier?
It could be the thing you missed earlier.
What is it? Let me see.
Uh,
I'm asking her, not
Yeah,
like
right.
telling you. I'm sorry if that came out rude.
No, I understood. Do you let Agent Iverson see it?
I'm clicking the wrong button. Sorry. Yeah, she's gonna kind of like, she has her laptop and like her face is getting closer and closer and closer to the screen where her nose is almost touching it, like because she's like squinting and like trying to get a really really good look, and then she's like, ugh. And then she's gonna look to the old man, what Iverson, Ivanhoe, Iverson. And
Bar boy is
hey,
Ivanhoe.
look, no, you might not believe me, but technology these days, pretty much everyone has a camera on their front porch and they can see things. And take a look at what this person caught on theirs. And she'll spin it over and show the old man new technology. Now tell me that's not fucking terrifying.
That's terrifying. Iverson's gonna reach out and hit control on the mouse and zoom in, because he actually has a 50 in computer science.
I mean, you had to figure out how to use computers. They would have run you out of the agency 20 years
And
ago.
he's old, so he knows how to make things bigger.
That's right. One of the fundamental skills of getting older. How do I zoom this in? But that's the best resolution you can get.
I mean, it definitely looks like there was something going on around here, whatever the fuck that is walking around.
Ah. Uh, Can I make an occult roll?
Sure.
See. Where's the button? Here's the button. Here it goes. Oh,
Bigfoot.
nuts. It's not Bigfoot.
You old
I don't-
people always think it's Bigfoot. What's wrong with you? That's clear. Look how short it is.
No, it's something. It's looks humanoid. It's definitely got eyes and teeth. I just don't
Eyes and
recognize it.
teeth. Can I do an occult roll?
Sure.
When there's a check mark next to it, what does that mean?
It means that at some point you failed the roll.
Oh,
And so in between sessions or adventures, you can attempt to skill it up.
okay.
Oh, that's cool.
There we go.
There we go. I'm critical.
Let's get critical.
You don't recognize this thing. Like, this has not come across your occult boards before,
Definitely new.
but like something's tickling the back of your head. Like you think there's something about like this whole situation, and like as stupid as it is that your brother thinks that movies are going to like point the way into an actual investigation, because that's just ridiculous. Like something about what he said and seeing this and being up here, it's putting you in mind of like Scandinavia and old folklore stuff, but it's just not coming to you right now.
Fair. Definitely not Bigfoot. That seems some sort of familiar, like maybe some sort of folklore. We got to do a little bit more research to figure out exactly what avenue it's going to go down. The thing I would hate to wake up and see that. Fucking terrifying. She's gonna leave her laptop up there for the lovely old man to gaze at, and she's gonna put her gloves on and look back to the little items.
And as you like look in the bag again, what you're seeing is something that if you didn't know better, especially now that you get a chance to feel it, even through the glove, like it has that sort of, it is solid, but not like brittle, and it's oddly light. Like you can see why people thought it might be some kind of bone, but it's almost like it's been somehow melted and like remolded. But there is something distinctly unnatural about this. And finally,
Can she push the computer over to her brother because he finally looked up from his files he was looking at? Be like, look what
I
someone
was doing
captured on
work.
there.
What?
yeah, anybody who is there and wants to see the picture, just let me know and I'll show you.
I do. I want to see.
I would.
And she'll explain this is what someone caught on their camera. It's definitely not Bigfoot, as old man over here will say, but maybe some sort of folklore or something like that. Definitely give me creepy vibes. I don't know if your movie's quite on point though. Okay, let's not go all Hellboy about
Is the
it.
enlarged the lower one?
Yes.
Hmm.
Oh,
Well,
spooky.
I will say this. I might not be too far off because that thing's got a lot of teeth showing.
I mean, all I see is eyes and teeth, and it's gonna give me nightmares.
All right. So this is caught on the camera. Now, this very well could be a scooter, two headlight scooter driving down the road. Let's not jump to assumptions.
She's just gonna roll her eyes at that. Typical.
Oh, it
And
looks
what
like
do
it's
you think
one-
about these? You think these are just horse teeth still? And she's gonna kind of shove the bag over to you.
When you
Oh,
guys
let me
figure out
investigate
the
that.
address of this house?
Huh?
And when do you guys figure out the address of this house?
Oh,
I don't know. Where's
that's a good
Bar
idea.
Boy?
I like to think that Tech and Ibex already left to go talk to the parents.
It's up to you two.
Oh,
I'll
that
flip
would
I'll
be
flip the picture over and see if there's an address on the back.
No, this isn't a physical picture.
It's on the
This is-
computer.
Oh, it's on the computer. Damn.
actually
You
yeah.
flip the laptop over.
I flipped the
Uh,
laptop over.
Katie and Tech would have gone to talk to the parents, so I will erase this image from my mind, Ben. It doesn't exist anymore.
Okay.
Good luck. It's made of
Weird
nightmares.
monster. I know nothing
I didn't
about
even
it.
look at it. I don't want to look at it. No, you know what? You know why you should be able to see it, Summer, is because you also would have gotten the notifications about these posts and probably
That's true.
looked at it.
On the drive over.
Yeah, on the drive over, you definitely could just be, perusing
true.
your.
Pull it up on your phone as you're scrolling.
I mean,
Yeah, she has
it
it.
very well could be something supernatural.
Which kid's house do you want to go to first?
Might
Do I
wanna...
have their
Oops, sorry,
phone
Jeremy.
number? No, you're
One
good.
is still an active crime scene. You know that.
Okay, so we're going to go to Ella's house.
Yeah, we'll go to the most recent one.
Which house was that?
Yeah, that's Ella
Yeah, Hupstead.
Hupstead.
Right. Right. Was that the one in Century Hills Park or Apple Hill?
That's the one in Apple Hill.
Alright, Apple Hill it is. So what skills do you bring, Agent Ibex?
I'm a journalist.
Oh good, you're a talker. Thank God. I can do it, it's just not my favorite thing. I did gain access to some records from the school that said 2 days ago that Ella lost both her front teeth at school. That's the last thing I have on the kid.
I mean, there was those bones. She'll make like air quotes at bones found in or around the scene, but I don't know if that would have any connection with it. Unless we find out that the other kid lost some of his teeth too.
Well, hold on. Tech's gonna pull out his laptop while he's driving, and he's just gonna put it on Katie's lap, and then like open it up and just say, "Take the wheel for a second." And then he's gonna lean over and he's gonna see if the teacher clicked on his link yet.
Jesus Christ! And then she'll grab the wheel to keep them steady.
I love that Tech would do this and insist on having driven.
Yeah.
Yes, the teacher has in fact clicked on your link.
He will wait until they get to a stoplight, and then he'll quickly log into the teacher's computer and see if there are any weird notes or specific notes about this Marcus kid.
You do a quick scan, and I'm going to just say that since you're doing this, you do like a quick search for teeth, and nothing pops.
He'll just do a search for Marcus.
Again, same sort of like a few notes about, commendations for like doing homework on time and that sort of thing.
Oh, Lucas, no!
I think that was the
That's
right
not
button.
great.
It sure was.
You got
You got 100%. That's good.
I was counting bricks, and I think I got a little too close to the picture.
Tech will close his laptop and then keep driving. Nothing specifically on the other kid, but we could ask the parents.
Wait.
Here we go. Here's the place.
Oh no! Why, Ben?
Well, I'm also waiting on Icarus to make her sanity check.
You too, Amanda.
Oh no, I thought it was just you.
No, come fumble with me.
We're twins.
Did Icarus
Wait,
fly?
hold on, I gotta find it.
It says sanity points. That's the roll. Simply.
So the thing you recognize is that the more you look at these bone teeth things, the more and more you become convinced they aren't actually natural. Like that these aren't just oddly shaped bones or some sort of weird mineral deposit, or you're becoming more and more convinced you actually have something unnatural and you're sitting here holding. And all
Can
of a
I
sudden
do
that
an
realization
unnatural
just
roll?
hits you.
God.
Oh God.
And you both feel like the best thing you can do is put that stuff back in the bag and shove it down in the bottom of the evidence your box and get out of there.
I think we've seen enough of this. I think this was a good go. And she's just gonna wrap it back up. She's gonna she's gonna stick it at the bottom of the box. She's gonna take her gloves and throw them away and be like, "We've seen enough evidence. I think there's a lot in the world we need to go explore. Shall we? Shall we? Come on, old man, let's go." You can't just
Hey,
she can close her
hey.
laptop and
Real quick. I just want you to know, if you're getting spooked now, it's gonna get worse. Are you ready for that?
That's so fucking
I'm ready for just about anything.
Who says
But that-
anyone's getting spooked? I'm just saying we don't need to sit here and stare at it. It's just looking at it's not going to change anything. You know, it's just you know you don't really know what it is. You don't really know how to put your hands on it. And it's not about being spooked. It's just I think she's gonna look at her wrist and clearly she's not wearing a watch. And yeah, it's definitely time to be going. I think we should be going now.
All right, let's get going then.
Yeah, there's nothing else to be found here.
All right, so with two of our agents having just had their first, well, a reminder that what they're dealing with is truly unnatural and not of this world. With two of our agents pulling up to the scene of the disappearance,
X-Files.
I think we're going to call it right there for tonight because there's no way in the world we're getting through the rest of this in 30 minutes.
That's fair. That's fair.
understandable.
Oh God, Lucas, why?
Yeah,
Oh no!
look at the eyes and the teeth. Eyes and the teeth. It's the same as the lower picture.
Oh, I hate that. That's gonna be in my brain now. No.
So, sis, this was a 2005 movie called Hellboy.
Oh God.
I have family over here, so
Oh.
I'm gonna hop out. Ben, this is a blast. I wanna finish this. I gotta.
So are we doing this
Absolutely.
again in 2 weeks?
Yeah, if you guys are down for it, we'll
Really
finish it
do.
up.
I really want to play.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I really want to play.
Is it the 17th? I'll be here.
Yeah.
That
Be
sounds
ready.
great.
I'll be here. Bye, everybody. I love you all.
Bye, Jeremy.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Jeremy.
Bye.
Yeah, this was fantastic, Ben. I am
fun.
thoroughly terrified.